Good morning, cultists! In our previous episode, we left things off after doing not a whole lot, I just realized. Hopefully, we can change that in this episode. So let's start things off by having what I assume will be a very drawn-out and long-winded conversation with Lindsay. You're up, girl. Tell me your backstory. And if you're not interested in the backstory stuff, then feel free to skip ahead, because I'm sure it's gonna be, well, a little while, I think. A halfling girl with tousled hair, wearing a dusty traveler's outfit, sits chewing the tip of her quill. What was her voice again? Just a moment. How should I put this? Oh, I know. She scribbles something quickly in a notebook scrawled with verse, raises her eyes and gives you a bright smile. Oh, hello. Great, tell me about yourself. What you want to know? Where are you from? I'm from all over. Haha. I was actually born in Galt, in such a tiny village that it's not even on the maps. If it weren't for a teacher, I'd still be living there, milking goats, weeding turnips, swilling homebrew, having babies, and using books only as kindling. Great, now, who was your teacher? He's true saint. He was once important person in the capital, at the church of Shellin, but he got in trouble with the authorities and he went on a self-imposed exile to the tiniest, most godforsaken, priestless village you could find, the one where I was born. He wanted to open up a school, but the villagers wouldn't let him. You can heal us all you like, but no putting any ideas in our children's heads. It'll only distract them from their work. But he did teach me on the sly. He taught me how to read, how to write. He gave me books, poems, legends. He was the one who told me about the Archknights of Avistan. And when I told him I was going on a journey, he gave me a magic ring so that Shellin would protect me from harm. I haven't seen him in a long time since I ran away from home. I hope he is alright. I ask Shellin every day to grant him a long life and new students. Archknights of Avistan, who are they? Oh, you haven't heard of them. How can you be a hero without knowing one of the most epic stories in the history of stories? I'm gatekeeping, because I'm like that. No, I won't spoil anything. You should just read about them yourself. Every single chapter. You can read, duh? No, you can't read. Oh, that's disappointing. Their adventures are what gave me idea of going on the heroic quest and writing about it to begin with. And now look at me, here I am, on a heroic quest. The writing, I not do so much. And how did you become a bard? When I realized there was nothing for me at home besides more radish patches, I decided to run away. A traveling book peddler, Tessie the Quill, happened across our village. Well, I stuck to her like a baron and wouldn't let go until she agreed to take me as an apprentice. Together, we traveled everywhere. To Bravoy, Taldor, and even Ustalav. And then I found out about the Academy of Grand Arts in Pitax. Wait, isn't that where Tartucci was from? Long haven for thieves and smugglers, Pitax is a hub for trade in the River Kingdoms. It aspires to be a center of culture and higher learning as well, but cannot escape its more unsavory origins. Ah, I see. So basically Luxembourg. Fantastic. And I thought, well, I love reading stories, so surely I can learn to write about them too. I enrolled on my first try, and they even gave me a scholarship. They tried to expel me. Haha, but that's okay. They'd already taught me all the important stuff. Oh, no, sorry, they already expelled me. They didn't just try, they succeeded. Then they'd already taught me all the important stuff. And now, with Shellin's help, I can manage on my own. And do you worship this Shellin? Da, not to offend the other gods, but she's the most important of them all. All the other gods guard the world as it is, but only the eternal Rose, the goddess of beauty, calls us to the world as it should be. What? Okay, so why are your clothes so messy? Lindsay waves her hand carelessly. Forget it. I can't waste money on looks. I'd rather buy books instead. In 100 years, when people are reading my works, they aren't going to ask whether the author had holes in her sleeves. Well, I'll definitely make a little footnote in your book and mention how disheveled you look, and how you were a filthy gnome. Now let me ask you about something else. You come from Pitax, right? Tell me about it. Oh, I love Pitax, even though they kicked me out. a joyful place. What's life in Pitax like? Actually, Pitax has always been one of huge nests of thieves, bandits, river pirates, smugglers, fences, card sharps. It's always been a hive of scum and villainy. It's always been home for the likes of them. But that was before Irovetti became king. With him, a whole different life began there. Irovetti always wanted to make history, but not as another bandit with a crown. Though that's exactly what he is. Haha. He wanted to be glorified through the centuries as a great patron of the arts, so he built the Academy of Grand Arts and spent lots of golds to assemble the best artists, poets, and musicians. Of course, the very best ones refused to go, but he got what he wanted in a way. If Pitax was once just a booze barn for thieves, now it's a cabaret. And what do you know about King Irovetti? He won his crown in a game of cards, which says as much about Pitax as it does about him. He's fiendishly clever. Some cheats I know told me that from the moment he appeared, he started to pulling off such schemes that the old city masters just scratched their heads. With him in charge, gold flooded into Pitax. And also, he's incredibly, unimaginably, fantastically decadent and conceited. Getting drunk with whores at the pub, that's not what that's not Lord Irovetti's style. Oh no, he aims higher, dressing up like a male Calistria with a golden codpiece, and holding a three-week orgy with dancing on the rooftops, parades, public executions, and a contest for the best ode to the great unrivaled king. That's more like it. Let me read what a Calistria is. Calistria, known as the Savored Sting and the Unquenchable Fire, is the goddess of lust and revenge who takes on many faces and guises. She is held in especially high regard by elves who often identify with her mercurial moods and changeable nature. A fondness for wasps has earned her this vengeful deity the title of Savored Sting. Such creatures live on after harming their enemies, a trait Calistria's followers hope to emulate when pursuing their goals. So in other words, they're all about spreading STDs and then dying, I guess. And also, basically Slanesh. Kind of. He also likes singing, and he orders his guards to make the citizens gather for his shows. May Shellin have mercy on these listeners. Alright, well, tell me more about the academy that you studied at. You know, jokes aside, I'm thankful for Irovetti for building it, but he has no taste, at all, whatsoever. He likes his art loud, bright, grandiose, and more importantly, glorifying his royal highness. He kicked out the best charcoal artist because he didn't wish to spend money on grey scribbles. He sacked a masterful flute player from Tianxia for playing too quietly, and instead ordered them to open a kettle drum class. He even ordered the academy to expel me, and for what? An innocent limerick. I want to know more about this limerick. I know one myself. There was once a man named McCrass, whose balls were made out of brass. On a stormy weather, his balls clanked together and sparks flew out of his ass. That's the only limerick that I know, and the only one that I need to know. Would you like to go back and study to the academy and finish your studies? I'd like to return, but on one condition. If they throw out 3/4 of the professors who teach there now, and returned all the ones they banished. If you ask me, I'm proud to have been expelled. If my art was to Irovetti's liking, then I would have reason to be ashamed. As long as mediocre lickspittles sit at the academy, and those real talent beg on the streets of Pitax, I will not cross the threshold of that place. Hopefully we can invade it or something. Well, let me ask you about something else. Tell me about the book that you're writing. What is there to tell? You've seen some of my rough drafts already, haven't you? Oh, in the form of our journal, right. It's a book about you and your adventures. I am writing the whole truth, just as it happened. Well, the whole artistic truth. You know, no glory, no story. And why are you writing it? What's the point? When I was at the academy, Eobald the Insightful began his literature course with the question, what is a person? And he answered, a person is a potato, and is also a storytelling animal. Our world does not consist of things. All these woods, seas, and cities, it consists of stories about those things. The stories we tell to ourselves and to each other. Just think about it. Centuries will pass, and there will be no more me, no you. That's what you think, Lindsay. I'll be fucking immortal. All your subjects will be long gone. What subjects? I don't have any subjects. Yet. Hopefully. Will be long gone. But you and I will live on in people's memories and influence their deeds, thanks to this very book. Assuming that it gets published. No offense, but your command of language is not that good. She's not gonna be offended by this, is she? The truth doesn't hurt me. Who do you think my most severe critic is? That's right, it's me. This is my first real book, and I haven't much yet to learn. But don't you worry, I will do your feats justice, and if I put my foot in my mouth here and there, then we can print a second edition, revised and corrected. Your book is full of inconsistencies. Oh, yeah, because I don't know if she does the drawings as well, but we saw in one of the cutscenes that she was traveling with the hero right off the bat when she clearly was not, and she was actually following Tartuccio. Sniveling rat. Well, yes, I can admit that. Sometimes one has to bend a few details for the sake of dramatic effect. It's called poetic truth. I write about everything as if I saw it with my own eyes, even parts of the adventure that I wasn't around for. But I do always carefully question everyone who was with you at the time. Think of it as a general picture. In the end, you're the hero of this book, and I'm just the storyteller. Alright, so what kind of character am I? It's not so easy to write about you. You're not like a normal hero from a book. Sometimes I even think you're a real villain. Nice. But it's not my place to judge you, and that's for the readers. My task is to write the truth about you, the whole truth and nothing but the truth. You have an iron core. No matter what tricks fate throws in your path, you always know what's right and what's wrong. Some might even say that's boring, but others will learn from you, from your strong character. Wait, is that because I'm a lawful? And how do you feel about me reading your work in progress? Well, these are only drafts. But of course, you're welcome to read them. Just keep in mind that even if you don't like what I write about, I won't change a single letter, so don't even ask. Of course, it's a book about you, but it's my book, understood? The small writer's eyes glow rebelliously. Interesting. As long as you write the truth, I have no objection. Write whatever you wish. I doubt you would defame me, or for that matter, overpraise. Write whatever you wish, it's your right, but I shall decide if your book is allowed on my lands. I will be remembered for my deeds, not for your book. I have no interest in censorship. Any stories about me are welcome as long as they're interesting. I'd rather have a say in how my biography turns out. Or, of course, you can write whatever you want, but know that what happens to writers who displease their rulers. No, I think we'll go with the lawful evil option, obviously. And I would prefer to turn every army barracks into a library and eat ice cream pudding for breakfast every day, but you can't always get what you want. That's true even for rulers. Alright, great, so... tell me about your friendship with Tessie the Quill. What's there to say? The books woke my urge to travel, but it was only thanks to Tessie that I managed to get out of my village. At first, Tessie tried in vain to get rid of me, but later, when I told her I was staying in Pitax, she even shed a tear. I wonder where she is now. Dead in a ditch. Most likely. So what's the deal with the ring you always wear on your finger? Ah, this. Lindsay holds her arm for you to get a clear view of the ring. It was a gift to me from my teacher. It's magical, imbued with the powers of Shelley, no less. When I get into trouble, it transports me to a safe spot. Wait, really? So please, don't be angry with me if I suddenly disappear from a fight. I'll wait for you here, promise. Okay. Just don't leave without me. Of course, I could just write whatever you tell me, but if I wanted to stay cooped up in a dusty room, I'd still be sleeping through the lectures at the academy. Fantastic. Right, well, I'm assuming that we don't need to talk to Keston or Svetlana, so let's get out of here. Alright, well, thanks for sticking with me through the long-winded conversation, and you know what, it doesn't matter if you it did or not, because interesting that she's actually from Pitax, or rather she studied in Pitax. Wait, that village that she was from, is that in Pitax or not? Or is Pitax one of those city-states like Baldur's Gate or something? Alright, well, oh, that's where Valerie is, I see. Okay, well, we've spoken to Jaethel, we've spoken to Lindsay, and we've spoken to of not Valerie, but Amiri. So the only people that we have left to speak to are, of course, Harem and Valerie. Gotcha. Alright, well, we'll get to that some other time. You know what? Can I just collect all this stuff and sell it? Because it's kind of annoying that it pops up every single time. And I can't seem to talk all that well today, so apologies in advance. Show me your wares. Let me offer you this garbage. And also this garbage that I just picked up from your place here. Fantastic. So hopefully when we try to bugger off on out of here, that window won't pop up again. We'll see though. Alright, window, what do you say? Hey, fantastic. Alright, so we'll obviously go with our same team as before, because that's kind of our only option. And I think... maybe I'll check out the Endless Plains. This expanse could be the perfect place for a farm once someone deals with the manticore that's claimed the plains for its hunting grounds. I guess we can go check out the manticore, but if it turns out to be capable of tearing my butthole asunder, we might need to bugger on off out of there. And I also need to remember to heal up Amiri's stat damage thing. Well, a bunch of dead animals, so not gonna lie, this does not look great.
Here I am.
Okay, so I think Lindsay can also use scrolls, right? But it seems, wait, why are these different colors? Can be used with a skill check, whereas for Jaethal it's just white. Alright, let me just do it this way, because I'm not sure if maybe Lindsay has a chance to fail. Alright, Amiri, there you go. Boom, fantastic. And we'll make sure that we get the wand of whatchamacallit back in there. Cure moderate wounds. Fantastic. Alright guys, so apparently there's some kind of manticore running around, so keep an eye out. Scimitar, wand of grease, rare roots, coal, and gold coins. So I'm assuming with the wand of grease, we can force anyone to watch the hit musical movie Grease, starring, well, a whole bunch of people, I guess. I don't know. I wasn't really all that into Grease. Ever. Oh god.
To victory.
What level is this? Can I check? No idea. I'm assuming we're gonna die.
Unworthy.
Okay, can I get out of here by any chance? Is it possible to flee? I don't know if we can. I guess we might as well stay and find out. God. This is a terrible, terrible mistake. What have I done? What have I done? I should have actually drunken the potions of mage armor and all that stuff. Alright, so let me just quickly chug that down. And Fabrosi, don't die right off the bat, please. Whoa! A crit of 14 right off the bat. From Lindsay, no less. Really? Wow, I am genuinely surprised. What are you guys doing? Valerie, get around here, you numbnuts. Harem, what are you doing there, buddy? Touch of chaos. Let's try this out. I want to see what this does. Valerie, hello? Hello, Valerie? Are you a dingus or are you a dingus? Oh my god, alright, so... Wait, what? That's it? Lawful Evil, level 6. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm super jazzed that we fucking kill this thing without much incident, but damn. Jaethal. How could you? We could have been feasting on manticore flesh tonight. Unfucking believable. A belt, and hopefully some more treasure. Alright, so I learned my lesson from the Pine Patch. We gotta make sure that we explore every place thoroughly before we bugger off. Because otherwise we might miss out on some stuff here. touch of gracelessness. Sorry, I thought it was the touch of greaselessness, as in it's the counter to being forced to watch the musical movie Grease. I'm just not a fan of musical movies, what can I say? Alright, so we do have the Belt of Incredible Dexterity. If I wear this instead of the Constitution thing... Okay, interesting. I think for Fabrosi, Dexterity is probably more important than Constitution, so we might as well give the Constitution thing to Valerie here, so that she has more HP. Fantastic, wow. I can't believe we only got hit once. That was incredible. I thought for sure that I would need to reload at that point, but I guess we somehow lucked out or something. Alright, so far, nothing else. Any buried treasure or things to find out by any chance? Can I go up there? Is that possible to reach at all? I guess not. Alright, cool beans. Actually, before we head out, let me just go ahead and heal up Fabrosi. And I think we'll use a Cure Light Wounds. Right, dude. Gotta heal up well. 5? Come on, Harem. What's the matter with you, man? Unbelievable. Okay, so that's the Endless Plains. Wasn't all that endless, I guess. What's south of here, I wonder? Alright, so I'm assuming this just leads back there. Gotcha. Alright, then let me find out what... Two Rivers Field. And what is this? Old Outpost. Kingdom Resource. High Ground. Oh my god. We had the high ground. Fuck me. This is all we need. Holy shit. Okay, so as soon as we have our barony, we need to make sure that we claim this old outpost. And we will just curb stomp everyone in this entire fucking universe because we have the high ground. No high ground is higher than that ground. Right, so 2 Rivers Field. Wait, how do we just walk past it last time? How is Fabrosi already fatigued? How does this keep happening? Why is it always you? I don't understand. Is there something wrong with Fabrosi? Wait, is his constitution the lowest in our team? Oh, it is. Is that why? What the fuck is a boggard? What level is this thing? Level 4. Okay, well, Valerie, I guess you're up. Amiri, hang back. Fabrosi, go for it. And everyone else. Terrifying Croak.
What's that?
The fuck? Oh, that's a trap. I thought that was like a chest buried inside the ground or something. Alright, so Giant Frogman is dead. Nice. A spear and some gold coins. Sure. I do wonder if maybe we should have Fabrosi do some stealth. Yeah, might not be a bad idea. In the meantime, Lindsay, go ahead and untrap that thing, please. Without triggering it. Thank you.
Just not my lucky day.
Come on, Lindsay. Come on.
Failed.
Stop failing. Jeez.
Applause, please.
Fantastic. Alright, Fabrosi, why don't you go ahead and do a little bit of scouting ahead. So I see a boggard there.
I will grant your request.
This doesn't appear to be a very large map, so maybe we'll be alright to go ahead and tussle with this guy. I'm hoping that... Okay, a wolf and a boggard. I guess that's fine. Ish? Oh no, it's another wolf. Fuck me. What? The fuck is happening? Oh, they're not allied. I see. I thought the wolves were the pets of the boggard. Alright, boggard, I'm gonna save you. Let me save you, boggard. Let me save you. There, I've saved you. You've been saved. Congratulations. That was hilarious. Oh my god, I totally thought that they were in cahoots, but it turns out that they were not at all. And they were just chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool until until Fabrosi demoralized him by hurling insults in his general direction.
You cannot
Right,
stand
guys,
against me.
hold still. Where are you going? Is it because he's afraid?
Your life
Wait, so
ebbs low.
does demoralize actually work? Whoa, really? Holy crap. I've just been using it as a lame way to what's it? Pull. Is that the term that people use still for MMORPGs?
Does it matter?
To pull? They still use that, right? We're shaken, apparently. Oh, that must be from the terrifying croak. Alright, so let Valerie approach the wolf first. And apparently that was a terrible idea because she's now hurt. What the fuck, Valerie? What the fuck? I sent you in there in the hopes that you would not get hit. But you did the exact opposite, so... Be ashamed of yourself, Valerie. Be ashamed of your beautiful self. Good job, Lindsay. And we cannot seem to loot this, wolf. Another trap. Good grief. Who the fuck's been... My god! Another one. Alright, well, I'm assuming that... Wow. Good job, Lindsay. Absolutely fantastic. Alright, Harem, I think we're gonna need to heal up Lindsay here.
Just not my lucky day.
Hopefully she won't die immediately, but,
Well, I'm sorry.
Nope.
Miserable.
she's almost dead.
Last chapter.
Nope, she's fallen. And you're back up. Fantastic.
Just awaits us.
Alright, Lindsay. I guess we might as well heal you up. Whoa, nice. 17 heal. Fantastic. Alright, Jaethel, you're up. Just in case this turns out to be trapped.
How curious.
Let's have everyone back up a little bit.
Backwards!
Okay. It seems that maybe we're alright and we won't die immediately. Fantastic. And go ahead and collect the other thing too, please. No haggis recipe this time? Sure. Alright, so what the fuck did we just pick up? Short spear +1. Interesting. And... wand of grease. Right. Cool, 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 cool.
Step.
Anything else in this place? Doesn't seem to be story related in any way, so I'm assuming that maybe the rest of it is just exploring stuff.
We shall move.
Fabrosi, bring them in.
Scared? You should be.
Alright, so that's like 3 wolves, which is not great.
Let the
I don't know if
attack
Fabrosi
commence.
is the one to do this,
Strike is one.
since he doesn't have mage arm anymore. Amiri! What are you doing, gal? Why are you going around getting your face ripped off? Don't do that, please. Good job, holy shit. That wolf just exploded. Fantastic. Please skin. Only the one? Come on, guys. Come on. Again with a piss-poor performance. Okay, well, it seems that we've explored the entirety of this location.
No secrets
Oh,
can escape my
turns out we
prying
may have missed
gaze.
something. Topaz ring, scroll of inflict moderate wounds, gold coins, and a whole bunch of other baubles. Nice. And that's the dead boggart, yes? Alright, well, I'm assuming that there isn't anything else. Area exit and area exit. Gotcha. Wait, what if we go through the other side? Does that matter in the world map at all? I guess we'll find out. Alright. Give me the verdict. Does this make a difference at all? And I will not be taking any of their spears because they're not masterworks. What do you say, gal? What do you say? It makes no difference whatsoever. Fantastic. Okay, so... how many days left until... 83 days, basically. Alright, cool. Then I guess we don't really need to rush too much. Alright, so I think we'll actually go this way.
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
Uh-oh. It seems that everyone is tired. Nettles Crossing. Okay, I guess? Sure, why not? Nettles Crossing. Hopefully we can rest here too. Yeah, it seems that everyone is tired. If I see any monsters, then we'll rest. Otherwise...
I found something interesting.
If this turns out to be one of those town locations... It appears these posts once held a rope bridge. And what is this? 5 coins to cross the river. Great. And what appears to be a broken home. The small house burnt down dozens of years ago.
What a surprise.
And how would you know that exactly? Potion of resist cold, bloodstone, scroll of shocking grasp, and gold coins. Nice. Anything else?
You see that?
What is that?
Failed.
Lindsay! You dingus. Wow. The difficulty on that is 27. That's insane. Holy crap.
Trail me.
Right, so far it doesn't seem like there are any enemies. And there's a broken bridge type situation. Oh, this is actually a pretty small map, it seems. Alright, guys, remember? Tiny, tiny steps. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. What? Davik nettle? The corpse's face is bloated from being so long in the water. The stench from its toothless mouth is so foul that your eyes begin to water. The hand clenching a sinister-looking spear is covered with scabs. Suddenly you feel faint, as if a cold, wet hand is placed heavy on top of your head. Wet hair sticks to skin, and trickles of icy cold water run down your face and shirt. A hoarse whisper rides inside your head. There you are! Jaethal winces in disgust. Who are you? Davik Nettle! A storm of bright images flashes before your eyes. A long time ago, this person, then a living man, came here from Bavoy, constructed a rope bridge, built a house, and lived in it, collecting payment from those who crossed the river. How did you die? You see a vision of a lovely spring day. Sunbeams shine warm against your cheeks, your butt cheeks, of course. 3 men approach the house by the bridge, one of them wearing an antlered helm. The Stag Lord. Angry faces, a quarrel, the glint of an unsheathed sword. Suddenly the Stag Lord's greedy eyes are twisted by surprise. The master of the house has unleashed his hounds. Oh, wait, was that the Stag Lord himself? A burning smell stirs you awake to the sound of loud barking. Flames are crawling up the walls, the sounds of breaking glass, the bitter cold night air. You are outside the house, and something is wrong. An arrow strikes deep into your shoulder. You hear the guffaw of 10 throats. You run, already in the middle of the bridge. The man in the antlered helm cuts one of the ropes. An ear-splitting scream fills the air. And what do you want from me? You see the vision of a man wearing an antlered helm. You hear the muffled groan, and the helm drops to the ground with a loud thud. Your hands are covered with hot blood. Too much blood. Death to the Stag Lord. Don't you hate it when someone asks you something to do something you were going to do anyway? It makes me want to do nothing, just to spite them. You know what? That's the most relatable thing Lindsay has ever said. Wow. Why must I be the one who does it? You feel invisible fingers, cold as stone, draw aside a wet strand of hair from your forehead. Is that the international symbol for you are the one? Can't you kill the Stag Lord yourself? You see the Stag Lord and its cutthroats trying to build a new bridge here, then running madly away from the rotting monster. The Stag Lord has avoided this place ever since. Oh, interesting. Alright, I refuse to help you on principle. You shouldn't have messed with my head. Very well, I shall meet your revenge or your vengeance upon the Stag Lord. The drowned man, who had been sitting motionless, nods his head. Come later. Take the spear. Wait, what? What spear? As in, I'm going to be rewarded with a spear, or you're going to make a spear out of your, like, dried feces or something? Wait, what? Riverbed Nightmare. Find the cause of the nightmares and the way to stop them. Our leader can't get any rest at night lately, and it's not due to bedbugs in his bedroll. As soon as he closes his eyes, a nightmare begins tormenting him. A bloated, drowned corpse repeating the same words over and over. Shrike River. We should go there and discover the source of these terrible dreams. What? That's news to me. I've never had any nightmares so far, so... Wait. Was I supposed to have something before this? Alright, well, I might actually try resting as our final thing for this episode. Just to see what it's like. And also, because we kind of need to. Or wait. since we're done with this location, maybe we should rest after we arrive in our next location. Yeah, that might be a better way to do it. Alright, so... Okay, so I don't use up my camping supplies whenever I set this up. I guess it's only when I actually go through with it. Gotcha. Alright, well, let's leave the episode off here for now. We'll come back tomorrow and we will start heading out to... Let me see. Where to next? I guess we are in the
I'm hungry.
eastern portion. And it doesn't seem like we can cross through this right now. So I'm assuming that we need to rebuild the bridge or something. Alright, so... maybe we'll go back to the old sycamore. I was kind of hoping that we could level up first, though. And we are very far away from leveling up. So maybe we'll go to... I don't know, check out these places? Or maybe go to the Tuskcutter's lair. Or maybe Thorn Fjord, or Thorn Ford, rather. Sorry, I read that as Fjord for some reason. Weird. Alright, well, we'll do whatever we do in our next episode. So for now, thanks for watching and have a good breakfast!